in our last session, the party finished exploring the catacombs underneath the glassworks, or rather, led from the tunnels that led from the glassworks, I should say. Coming across a Varguli, I think we decided the pronunciation was, Dave.
Vargwheel.
Vargwheel.
Yeah.
And killing that. They then went back up to report to Mayor Kendrick and Shalelu, who thanked the party and offered them a reward up front of 500 gold pieces for both dealing with the problem in the catacombs and to head out to Thistletop to deal with the remaining goblins. After a short conversation with an expert, or a self-professed expert, on the Thessalonian Empire, as you'd briefly come across something that struck Thassalon in the mind of Mortis.
No.
The party headed out to Thistletop and have travelled to what looks to be what they thought was the path, but they're now in a glade with very thick brambles seemingly all around them that seem to be intraversible as such. So that's where we left off. So what would you like to do?
So we can't get over anything that's in front of us?
Make a perception check for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll join that. Cause,
it was seemingly impassable.
Zegric should, in theory, be at home in the woods.
25.
Wow.
So Zegric, you're looking around, these brambles are they're just that thick. I'm going to delete the genitalia there.
I am listening still.
No, you're all right. However, Argus, you're looking kind of around this area.
Mm-hmm.
And the brambles just don't look quite the same. They look different. And as you start kind of digging around or poking around with your sword a little bit, you realise that they can be lifted up and they're almost like a doorway, like a hidden. It seems to lead you in some quite dimly lit tunnels.
Hmm. Interesting.
They're bramble tunnels, so the brambles all around. They're quite low. So you've got to crouch to go through.
Okay.
And I will. There you
go. Okay, but nothing about no obvious signs of life or tracks, movement, anything.
That would be a survival check, please.
Okay.
I'll roll for Minato as well because he's got quite a high survival, I think.
The Eidolon's also got a decent survival.
Mine's shite.
If it's any help.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's terrible as well.
Slightly concerning for your backstory there, Sam. But
you just can't make everything work, can you? Let's be honest. You just can't.
Okay, so once you get these doors open, Minato's looking around, and he's very much kind of. I can see a lot of I can see there's lots of movement in lots of different directions. There's no one discernible path, but there's definitely signs of goblin activity.
How fresh?
Mixture, some hours and days, some weeks.
Okay.
It's very well traversed.
Okay, but no sounds or smells?
Not as yet, but the brambles are that thick, they kind of almost act as a sound insulator anyway.
Okay, righto.
So,
how do we care to proceed then? Is it for those without low light vision? Do they need?
I can cast dancing lights.
Is it low
Yeah,
light?
you're gonna need light in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
a dancing lights on the go.
I think it's only Jake, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
And
Jake or
me.
Mortis. Yeah.
Oh, Mortis. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a yeoman.
So Adam,
Human.
and, sorry, I'll use your character name, Adam and
Human
Mortis.
being.
That's all right.
The human being. I've never heard one of them, mate.
They're like a haricot bean, but bigger.
That's the JFK. That is.
It's on the community, the human being.
It is though, the community. We're going through that at the minute when at Mark's. It's
Oh, it's pretty safe.
it's so funny. Okay, so I've got it envisaged at the minute that this bramble gate I've got with my shield up, gesturing everyone to go through, which I'm intending to slide back as quietly as possible until we rabble rouse, and then
We get Minato to do the moving stealthily.
Yeah.
So
you
you
go
will
quiet
be
and stuff.
effectively squeezing whilst you're in this area. I'll tell you when you're not squeezing. What that means is you will take a -4 penalty on attack rolls and a -4 penalty on AC if you get into combat in these tunnels.
It is specific. Oh, hang on.
I'll
thing
tell
there.
you if I'll tell no. So once you go past that gate,
Yeah.
you are squeezing because you're hunkered down. They're quite low. There's lots of
Right,
kind of
okay.
thick brambles.
Oh,
But I'll remind you if it comes up in combat. I'll remind you.
okay. There's not another way we can go.
No, I didn't really do that. I was looking to see what it did.
The only other way that you found would be via boat, was to get a boat and try and get onto the
Right,
island that
okay.
way.
I
Which would be
specifically meant on this map, but okay.
You're welcome to explore further.
I'll send the lights ahead. Must make sure there's nothing lurking in the shadows.
And okay, can you all can't see what he sees, can you?
Who sees?
What Minato sees.
no.
Yeah, I can. Oh, no. Yeah.
Nope. Yep.
Do you want to just pop yourselves to the other side of that barrier, and then you should be able to. So, which direction do you want him to go in?
Oh, I see. Yeah. Let's go left first.
Okay.
Okay, so left and then north is the plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you all see what I can see?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be there. Hang on, bear with me. Hang on.
Crap.
Yeah, why have they done that? They're normally pretty good at this. Can't see him now, can you?
Can't see him now, dude. Can't see what, Tom?
Exactly. I'll be putting a complaint into Roll20 about that. I'm very happy about that.
He throws.
Yeah, so we're gonna. I'm assuming that's dead endish, isn't it? There, but yeah. Is the cat ninja doing his sneaky up until the next junction and then return?
Okay.
Yeah.
In the body.
Roll something for him real quick. Bear with me a second. Okay.
You look at. I don't know if it's annoyed, concerned. If you're concentrating, have you just trumped? Can we now refer to it as Penis Gate?
Oh dear. Right. Okay. So Minato kind of scurries on ahead on all fours, as you know, in his cat-like manner. And he will come back and report that you've got a left and a right fork to go through.
Okay, clear up until the next branch, though.
It's clear up until, so you've got a left and a right turn you can take.
Okay. Are you happy for us to move up then?
Yep. Yeah. If you'll make stealth checks for me, though. Just so I know. If you're trying to go stealthily, if you're not bothered, then don't make them.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Well, I suppose we could try, but the idea is let Minato go ahead and come back to us, so we know what options we've got. But
it's just so I know roughly how loud or quiet you're being as you travel round. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like Zegric will be stealthing at the back to try and not be seen or heard.
But not the Elon of his stealth then.
I'm very good at stealth.
I know you got, but what I'm doing is sort of let you make the noise, and then sort of hanging back a little bit, so I don't get too broiled up in it. Especially if we're going to be crouching and shit.
Quite well.
Are you ready for this? I get -7 on this.
Yeah. Is that all? Rubbish.
Yes, everyone else is being pretty.
Yeah.
It's hard to be quiet when you're
coming round the mountain.
I've gone full machete. I'm so brambles down there.
That's just throwing his axe around.
Mark,
You
that's
could
horrible.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you've now got the choice of a left path or a right path. Give me a quick perception real quick. Somebody, anybody.
Roll.
Nice.
Damn.
I don't think Dave's seen it if it's there to be seen.
Dave knows everything. He's perceived everything.
Argus knows that he's in fact a character in a game.
I've just smelt Mortis' burp all the way from Liverpool.
Was up your neck of the woods last week, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. Yeah. It's been
Yeah.
worse places. I've been to Stoke and I've been to Telford. I lived in Rotherham for years, man. That's pretty shit. Mind you, you know somewhere's shit when it makes Rotherham look boss, and that place is Telford.
Okay, so Argus, you can hear rustling and movement coming through the brambles and through the brambles, so through here.
Oh,
so you
okay.
feel like there's something, and possibly like a clearing as well through there. You can also hear the sounds of the sea coming from this direction.
Right. Okay. So that's possibly the way up if we were going to take that. So it's probably worth exploring first. So as we're sort of crouched, I'd sort of put my arm out, let everyone know what I can hear. But the problem is, I'm not going to get stealthily. All of this gear on. I can try, but
we could send the furry thing. Find out what's going down.
I wonder if it's worth sending Minato just on a quick recce that way to see if we can create because if this loops round, we might be able to create a diversion.
Yeah, pull them away from where we're going to come through.
Possibly.
I mean, the Eidolon's pretty sneaky as well, so the Eidolon could even go up forward and snap. Have some dinner.
Or the other option is I could be the diversion. I'm quite comfortable with that.
As well. If
I could take it.
You and Dastor could just walk up there because you can't stealth. Neither of you can stealth, and you're both nails.
True.
Yeah,
Just walk up there, see what happens, and we'll stay in the back and
Let's go with a quick recce this side. If
Yeah.
no worries.
Then Eagle on this one.
changing our handle name on Twitter on Twitch means that we're going to lose out our one follower that used to watch the watch the Pathfinder games.
Did he not watch them on YouTube?
No, he always used to watch live on Twitch.
Was he following us on? Oh,
yeah.
Was he following us on Twitch?
I think so.
sweaty grebe.
So
That's what you don't need.
Minato kind of ducks ahead, kind of scurries off a little bit in cat mode, and comes back. He'll be like, "So I can't do the accent he does for Minato for shit. So I'm not even going to try." There's almost a cross junction ahead. From the direction that we heard the noise, there is a rather large group of goblins that look poorly armed. And then there's another path that leads kind of south from there that he thinks leads back to the door, but he's not 100% sure. And there's another path that leads round and to the east.
Okay, so it swings back round south, one carries on the east, and then there's this. Okay. We
should be able to just about manage to fight normally in there, is what he'll tell you.
Okay, righto. But not very well armed, as in like civilian goblins, or
he couldn't say for sure, but he didn't like. They weren't armed with dog slicers. They weren't armed. Sorry, they weren't armed with the dog slicers. They weren't armed with spears. They were armed with like knives and short swords, rather than there weren't a lot of armor on them and things like that. So potentially civilians.
Okay.
Well, as close as you get to a goblin civilian.
Oh, do you not? Oh, okay, righto.
Adam's
no.
Please.
So this is old. So this is old school kind of D&D and Pathfinder. Goblins are very much seen as
okay.
Certainly in this era, are very much seen as a pest and menace. So
how do you do the little pings on the screen again?
Click and hold, mate. Click and hold.
Click and hold.
Please let me send
yes.
Beast.
That's the only thing I hadn't tried.
Please let me send Beastie in.
Yeah. Can Beastie go in?
He's hungry.
Nice.
Adam's like, come on.
Okay, so which do we want to divide and conquer then, or just
one at a time? I think one group, but we don't.
Could work.
He also mentions that there's a number of them. There's quite a lot of them in there.
Okay, more the merrier. So how about me, as Mortis suggested, how about me and Dastor go this way? Me, Dastor and the Eidolon go this way. No pretense whatsoever. And then everyone else that can be sneaky goes that way.
Yeah.
Well, the Eidolon's pretty sneaky, so maybe it might be worth sending the Eidolon in at the back and getting right the flank.
So, me and Dastor this way. You guys get into position before we go round. As soon as you're there, me and Dastor will just chop through the brambles and try and get in the clearing as fast as we can.
Right.
Okay. So
let me make another stealth roll then, so you can get room there.
Yeah. So everyone give me stealth rolls, and then put yourself roughly where you want to be.
That's a natural one. Yeah.
Wizard.
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't half bad for you, is it?
It's not bad for me.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how far you want me to get. I mean, my intention is to get as far around as I can.
If you want to get up to those brambles, put yourself at those brambles, but they are... It's a thin point in the brambles you can see through, but you're going to have to spend an action to cut through.
I'll let Dastor do that because he's not here.
Yeah.
Tom,
Yes.
I'm not sure on the answer, which is why I'm going to ask the question.
Okay.
If a spell lasts a minute per level,
Yep.
is that the spell's level, i.e. the level you cast the spell, or is that caster level? I wasn't sure on this one.
Interesting question, isn't it? Is it a cantrip or is it a spell?
It's a first level spell.
It's caster level, not spell level.
Perfect. So, Dave, just before you go to walk off, Zegric's going to put his hand on the hilt of your sword. It's not a masterwork weapon, is it? Just a standard sword.
No, it's +1.
Oh, doesn't matter then.
It
I
is
was going to
masterwork.
cast. I was going to cast magic weapon on it, give you +1 to attack and damage, but you've already got it. So
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
And then, okay, stealth checks.
Beep, beep.
Okay, cool. So the stealth checks will discern whether you get a surprise round. Unfortunately, you've had too many fails there. So this will just go in initiative order. So if you could...
too many fails?
I did get a 1.
Yeah, so the Eidolon got a 9, which is a fail. There's a 4 and an 8. They're all fails.
Initiative.
Hang on a minute, Tom.
Oh,
Against my set DC, Sam.
Yeah, but just hang on a minute. The Eidolon got a 17. Argus is purposefully making noise with Dastor.
No, Addam got an 18, not the Eidolon.
The Eidolon got 17 before
The
it.
Eidolon got 17.
Oh, hang on. No, I'm looking at the wrong. I went further up because it went Eidolon with a 9. Then
Yeah,
Mortis with a 4.
you've looked up ahead. So the second rolls we rolled, Argus doesn't really matter because he's making noise. The Eidolon got 17. I got 23. Addam got 18.
yeah, only me failed then.
And only Addam failed. Mortis, sorry, failed.
Yeah.
I'm flipping around the same name twice.
So Argus and Mortis failed.
Yeah, I didn't bother doing it for Dastor because they were the distraction, weren't
Oh,
they?
yeah, of course they are, yeah.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have rolled. Even though I rolled a 15.
Didn't want to be left out, did you, Dave?
It was the smoothest barrel roll you've ever done. You were like pulling a Michael Scott parkour. Oh, man.
Right, bear with me a second. I hate Roll20 so much. Right.
Well, that's our chance of sponsorship down the drain. that likely, entirely, incredibly likely chance of sponsorship.
Yeah. Could be worse. Could be
Let's just
penal
get
laws. Don't want that.
There's skill share. NordVPN.
Yeah.
Surfshark.
Just anyone.
Glass cannon of beat us to NordVPN.
I think Raid Shadow Legends, that's what we need. Everyone's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Count Dankula was sponsored by them for like years and years.
Right. There we go.
Alec fucking Steelers, and he does his what's the name? He does his forging YouTube channel, and he's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bell end, isn't he?
I don't know. I quite like him.
I do quite like watching his stuff. He's definitely talented, and he shows okay. It's just that I think I'd hate to be stuck in a lift with him. I'd want to punch him after a bit. I think he's a bit of a hoop.
Okay, so I'm not going to give you a surprise round because Argus and Dastor are purposely making noise. So they know something's coming. They're going to focus on the source of the noise, not the party round back.
Oh, yeah. Get it.
You're welcome.
Wait
I need to roll initiative.
I mean, yeah, I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's officially Halloween over now.
Have you eaten the last piece of Halloween sweets, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair play. And just so that Mortis doesn't spend his entire time licking himself, I will also roll initiative for Minato. Sorry, not Mortis.
Yeah. I've tried, but I just can't do it.
Or practiced.
Fella's in the pub, his dog licking his balls. Another fella says, I wish I could do that. Just get him a biscuit, he'll let you.
Right, so I was going to do a name call, make sure everyone's rolling this. I've got Eidolon. Yes.
Yeah. The top
Mortis.
of it.
Yep.
Zegric.
Yep.
Minato. Yep. Addam.
Yeah.
Dastor.
Yep.
Argus.
Present.
Awesome. So everyone's on the initiative tracker now.
Yeah.
We're not going to make that mistake. So the Eidolon is at the top of the turn order. So what would you like to
It
do?
beat me, and I rolled a 20, and it beat me.
Because it has a high dex.
Yeah, I know.
So he's gonna use his full 40 feet of movement and charge. Wait, how you know when you charge, as long as it's in a straight line?
Yeah.
How far can you travel?
So either double or triple.
Double.
Double.
There you go.
You must move a minimum of 10 feet.
Yeah, because runs 4 times. That's where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, Tom.
He,
That's what I'm here for, to have you back on certain rules that I know.
It's not like I've got this sat next to me, but it's that thick. Trying to find the
so
thing.
he's gonna-
It's a small book. Yeah.
he's gonna charge in there, and then because of my new feat that I've taken or my new evolution, he can make a full round attack even on a charge.
Yep, that's that. Yep.
So he is going to bite the one that's directly in front of him.
Yeah. Sorry, I should also give you a bit. So now you've charged in, because obviously you can. The Eidolon can. I suppose the Eidolon can
Go
now
all in,
see.
yeah.
So you're in like this bramble dome, so you guys can stand up. I'll give it to you now, so it's done, so we can just get along with combat. There's like a bramble dome that reaches up kind of 10, 12 feet high, so it's still quite a low ceiling ish. It's not open air. It's quite dark in here, so you will need lights. And there is this kind of strange goblin camps. There's like small fires and cooking stuff and utensils, and a lot of goblins. But yeah, sorry. Continue with your attack.
So yeah, so like the Eidolon's almost going to have like snuck up against the borders of the like shrubbery and the brackens. Then he's just going to have like pounced straight in, like charge towards them out of nowhere.
Okay.
So he's going to go for a bite attack first against this one here.
Yep.
For a 22 to hit
Definitely hits.
with
They
9
are
points of
full.
damage.
Describe to me how you killed this poor little bastard.
So it just pounces out, mouth open, jaws round its head, snaps its head off, pulls its head up into the air, and like just chomps it down into as it swallows it. And then it's now going to snap its head round to this one here, this one, and then he's going to make a clawed attack against it.
Yeah, go for it.
Right, yeah.
23 to hit
Hits.
with 6 points of damage.
Just describe your kill for me.
So it's just almost going to, like, as it turns around and snaps its head, it raises its claw up in the air and just pounds it into the ground.
Yeah, and that was this one, correct?
Yeah. And then it's going to turn at the last one that's within close proximity to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to swipe another claw across its neck.
Yeah, this is your bleed. Is this your bleed claw?
Yeah, this will be the bleed claw.
Okay. Roll it for me.
Oh, it's nah. It's just
That
miss.
misses, I'm afraid.
No, that's okay. So he's just like, after biting, he's gone for a swipe at it.
Yeah, but as an open salvo, mate, that's a pretty good job.
Not bad going, yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it. So he's just going to stand there and like snarl at everything as like just its flesh moves around. And...
Okay. So that brings us to Mortis' turn.
Right, I want to move around into. I've just made the map very small and very big. I don't know where anyone is. Here we are. I can see the shit going on. I'll move to. here. Is that possible? Is that okay?
Where did you start, mate? Sorry.
I don't know anymore. I can't see it.
Because you're about to have squeezed past.
Yeah, I would have
Addam
had to
and-
squeeze. But there was a diagonal square, mostly free.
Okay. So if you were here, say, you'd have gone
Yeah.
5. So 10, 15, 20. So that'd have been 25 in theory. So yeah, you could do that.
Okie dokie. I'm happy with that.
I would have thought you'd been at the back of the group. So
Yeah. Actually, I could be there instead.
okay.
And then I can't see the ladder now because of where I'm stood. But I know I can see him really. I need to spin my ladder around. Oh, there we go. And I'll try. I've got a magic missile learned, haven't I? Let me just double check. Oh, fucking off thing. I don't know what that is. I'm just trying to get rid of something. I've got a box up on my character so it won't go away. Oh, it's gone. Right.
Exactly. I don't know without seeing it, mate. I can't help you.
Spells. I haven't got a magic missile. Okay. So it'll be. I'm going to try my new spell.
You should have a magic missile, mate, because you should have all your spell slots free because you've had a long rest since last time before.
Yeah, I don't know. I've learned different things by the looks of it. So I'll try my new thing. What's it called? Limp Lash. Where's it gone? Can't find it anymore.
Limp penis.
Yeah. Let's get rid of that.
Story of my life.
Here we go. So Limp Lash is.
That's on the internet forever, Jake.
You do have magic missile, Mark. It's your third spell down from the top.
Oh, I've got it. I just haven't learnt it. I haven't got any ticks there.
Oh, I see. You haven't prepared it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I don't know why I just did all that. So what is it? You harness the power of the light, grant yourself. No, that's a totally different spell.
He takes a 1d6 penalty. So you've swung out for a 17. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Tom?
It does hit, yes.
So they take a 1d6 penalty to strength, dex, and con each round. This penalty cannot reduce any attribute to less than 1, and once any of these attributes reaches 1, the target collapses and the body, except his head, become paralyzed.
Right, so it's already rolled 3d6.
Yeah,
4.
He's got a range of
Just
20
1
feet, though,
damage.
Mark.
Sorry, he's got 2.
Is a range of 20 feet. You need to be closer.
Right, okay.
But you've got the movement to get to here, which would put you well in. So
yeah, okay.
And who were you targeting? This fella or this fella?
Yes, Jeff.
But you've got to keep hold of it.
Yeah. You say every go, I can tug it, so to speak.
All right.
So he takes 1d. So he takes 1 damage to strength, dex, and constitution. Oof.
Yep. So he's got.
For a concentration spell, that's which is what it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty lethal.
So he's also paralyzed, so he can't move.
No.
Oh no, it doesn't. It only becomes paralysed if one of these stats drops to 0. But I rolled 2 1s and a 4, so one stat went down by 4. The other 2 went down by 1. I don't know which was which.
No, you roll once, and that one figure applies to all 3 stats.
Ah, right. Okay, the first one was a 1. Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Christ, you could take somebody out quite quickly with that.
Yeah. So.
And that'll be me done.
10, 15. Right. Okay. Cool. Which brings us to Zegric.
So Zegric is going to jog forward 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's going to shoot him. He's going to bonus action, do my job with my bow, and then shoot him.
Okay.
Do a wee jobby.
Acid splash.
Wee jobby.
Okay, that hits.
No, wrong one.
That's a battle axe.
Yeah, I know.
Just you're loading up your battle axe on your bow and just.
That's the sort of thing you'd see in a Rambo film.
And then
So you
it's
do 4 damage
dash.
with your arrow, and then for your acid splash,
Was it dash?
R
R.
space 1D, and it's 3, isn't it, for acid splash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 6 points damage altogether.
Okay, so how'd you send this goblin into the grave?
Just straight up headshot. Burn a nice
The
little
only
hole
true
in its
stopper.
head with the acid. He's
Now
like
it's
Legolas.
face.
Don't fuck about. Just get it done.
Okay, so because there's so many goblins, I've just rolled them 1 initiative. I don't
Yeah.
normally like to do it, but there's too many. I can't.
We'll
So
be sat here forever, wouldn't we?
yes, but what I'm going to say is this from him to here, they're still very much focused on the noise that Dastor and Argus are making. So all they're going to do is they're going to start moving towards the bushes and bare the teeth with the knives. So you have a nice little conglomeration here.
Hey.
Hey,
Minato's here.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble.
But then
It's
the other
just time to
goblins,
take his
having
turn.
seen Eidolon and everyone else, are going to kind of pile in on them. So, mark
Sorry,
him
I'm
as
late.
Richard.
He's
You're
dead.
all right, mate. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm just going to mark him as such now. I took him. Is it hit points down? But so this goblin's going to take the place of that dead one. He's going to be 5.
Oh, we sure you're going a second as well, though. That's really good timing.
Ultimate timing.
Yeah.
15,
First combat of the game, you get there just before you go.
20, 25, 30. So that goblin's going to move, but to get there, he's going to go past the Eidolon, so Eidolon can make an attack of opportunity on him.
Whoop, whoop.
Come on, Jake. What's your job?
He's going to go with his bite then on him.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
And misses.
Oh, man. Why have you let me down like this?
So, Mortis, you're going to take a dog slicer
What?
to the face from this little
Is
goblin.
it thing is though, because it's not a concentration. It's got to be if you let
You
it
keep going out,
go.
Mark.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Keep you in and out, mate. Sorry.
you
Oh,
don't need to roll
sorry.
a concentration check, mate.
No, he needs to know whether it's, but he can attack the lash instead of attacking me, and if it's destroyed, the spell
Oh, yeah.
ends. So is he going for me or it? It's got.
He's going to go for you because he's not intelligent enough to realise what's going on.
Well, it's got, just so you know, it's got 15 hit points, and it says hardness 5. Don't know what that means.
There's mechanics for items because there are specific skills and stuff you can take where you can target items specifically.
What did he roll to hit me?
He's rolling now, mate.
I don't know.
He rolled a natural 1, mate.
All right.
You all
Yeah,
right?
that doesn't hit me.
But you have got a little goblin with a little dog slicer in its hand in your face, snarling at you.
Ugh, what a rabbit bomber.
And then the Eidolon is going to take 2 attacks from the 2 goblins that are now kind of north and west of him.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
So the 6 won't either. So the Eidolon is also fine. Then this fella who is lashed is gonna 5 go to there, and he's also. Ooh, hang on, let's roll. Well, no, he's going to attack Mortis as well because Mortis has attacked him. He's got the lash on him.
Oh.
And rolls another natural 1.
Yeah, I'll
You've
not
done
take
all right.
anything. I'll go.
You
Wow,
got real
jibba
lucky
jibba,
there, dude.
my
Real
old man's
lucky.
mushroom. Yeah.
2 natural 1s, mate.
Cloth
Which
tank
does
for the
bring
win.
Which brings us round to Minato's turn. Are you loaded up, mate?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Um,
Well, we'll
do,
now
I, do, I
close
know
your
what's,
character sheet.
do I know what's cracking on?
Yeah, so what's basically happened is you've recce'd ahead.
Yeah.
And you found this kind of, at the moment, you are in like these low tunnels. So you're currently, there's a technical term for it. It is called squeezing. So currently you crouch down, you're in a very kind of low tunnel.
Yeah.
As you kind of go around the corner to the left, which you've already wrecked, there's a large group of goblins which the party is now engaged, and you can also stand up freely and fight in there.
Right. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. So I'll move my character then. Butchers.
Can you select and move that? Has that saved this time, or has it gone back?
Yeah,
back
I've moved around the corner. Yeah, there we
Thank
go.
God.
Okay.
Well
cool.
done, Roll20.
Yeah, but we've already had another issue with it today, so
Okay.
Tom!
I'm assuming this guy is asleep.
sorry, I'll stop being so aggressive towards Roll20 now.
Can I squeeze past this guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
How
turn
much
yourself
movement
into a
is that?
chicken.
1, 2, 3, 4. So if I was to go there, Tom,
Yep.
have I got enough movement to do that?
At the moment, you're stood next to Zegric on my screen.
Right.
are
I
you
am
trying to get?
quickly going to demagnetize my Ambaric Ottoman. I shall return.
Mark game. It's the first opportunity we've had.
Demagnetize a what?
I missed it, mate.
Something to do with an Ottoman. I don't know.
Ottoman. Right. So we're on beds today then.
No, I'm sticking with the lottery, and I'm going to go with skin or skinned. Right, again, I'm going to go Skinner, cat type thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with sofa.
Jake?
Bazooka.
Bazooka. Dave?
Displace.
Displace.
Yep.
I like it. Okay.
Cool.
You've used 15 feet of your movement to get to there.
Yeah.
So what do you want? Are you trying to move to here? Is that what you're
Trying to move
talking
to
about?
there, yeah. I'm just wondering, how much that would be to squeeze, but am I technically squeezing past 2 there?
So you'd be squeezing in that space and then move diagonal.
Yeah. Should be enough, shouldn't
So it'd be So instead of it costing you, it'd be 15 feet instead of 10, but you've still got 10 feet of movement there. So
Okay. So I've still got 10 feet of movement left from there.
yeah, because you've started here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Started here.
Okay. Cool.
So if I do it with you quickly.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30, and you've got 40 foot of movement.
Oh yeah, sound. Okay.
If
I'm
you
going
step
there.
away.
But if you step away
there,
now, you'll take it out. You're taking off attack opportunity from this fella.
Oh, I thought he was asleep because he's got Zeds next to him.
No, he's been affected by limp lash.
Ah, okay then. I'll go here then. That's fine.
Okay.
His lash has been limped.
I thought
Didn't
he was
enjoy
asleep.
it.
That's what I was doing. And then I'll have a go with my cold returning dagger on this guy in front of me.
Which one? South or east?
South.
South.
No.
Okay.
No, don't do it. Go against mine, because you have flanking.
Wafty flanker.
Oh, who's
Yes, you get
looking
a
more?
+2. You do get a +2 to hit with the guy that you're flanking with Zegric.
I do that.
And your sneak attack damage.
And
Flanking 2. He's flanking 2 of them, isn't he? That
no,
one and
so
that.
you have to be able to draw a straight line between your ally. So, you have to be able to draw a straight line between the two allies through the target. So it has to
Right,
be.
I get you.
Yeah,
All right then. I will help Sam out.
Really wants you to do it because he can't shoot from close combat. That's what he really wants
Yeah.
you to do it for.
Oh, I've got ways. I've got ways.
That's fine. I'll go for the one in front. Is it Zegric? I can't remember his name now.
It is Zegric,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So I'll go for it.
Okay. So that is a miss, I'm afraid, with a 10.
I couldn't even see it. My roll hasn't come through.
Oh, right.
It
Roll down.
was
Yeah, so you
an
got
8.
Yeah, with your +2 flank, it makes 10.
Oh, that's
Why have
annoying.
you hang on? Why have you got a temporary -2 there, mate? What's going on with your character sheet?
I don't know.
So it should have been 12.
Yeah, it should have been 12
Yeah,
altogether.
temp attack -2. You've got a -2 in your temperature attack box. So it's still
Oh.
12. It's still a miss, but yeah, I've removed that for you, mate, so it won't happen in future.
Hot brick.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just having a look now because I've got a blue thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say no at the minute because I can't remember what I chose.
It's on there somewhere. I'm sure it is.
Underpants.
Which brings us round to Addam's turn.
So Addam's going to move around the corner.
Yep.
To here.
Yep.
And then he's going to shoot a crossbow at the this guy here. That one.
Yep. So the one in front
Full
of
tool
Mortis.
shed.
No problem.
No, he ain't doing shit.
And unfortunately, that is a miss.
Oh,
Bear in mind, you
fucking
also take an extra negative for shooting into combat. Is it -4, Sam? Am I right in saying it's -4?
Shooting into combat, yes, unless you have the feat like I do now.
So that is
I've
actually a
got 2
5 to hit.
No.
I'm very sorry to.
I keep rolling 9s. I've got to think about 9s at the minute. The last 3 rolls I've done are 9s.
So I make the last 3 rolls I've made are 1s. So
We'll keep it up then.
Yeah, carry on. Carry on, Dungeon Master.
is there anything else you'd like to do, mate?
Nah, that's me good.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Dastor. And Sam, you are controlling Dastor, I believe.
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
Nope, you're right. That's why I gave you the gentle reminder. So you need to use a standard action to get through the brush there. So it's thinner than it is in other places, but it's standard action to clear.
Can you just chop it down so I can get through?
I'll do you one better. I'll cast Fire Belly and burn the fucker out of the way, and all the monsters on the other side.
Belch like a bugger.
Okay.
When Thingy comes back, he's gonna have no spell slots left because I'm gonna use them all.
I almost get this. Almost get this.
So
Fire
it's a
bellies is
15-foot cone, and it's 1d4 points of damage, reflex for half.
Okay.
Where's
So
my little
15-foot cone.
So I think it should get all, in theory, should get those 5.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So 5 reflex saves. And what am I
Oh,
trying
you
to
need
hit?
to know the DC, don't you? Sorry, hang on.
Yeah.
Do apologise.
It'll be like 13 or something. I'd have thought 13 or 14, something like that.
It says 15.
There you go. So reflex save number 1.
Oh, spell resistance applies as well.
Come on, man. Be realistic.
Just say. Put it out there.
Okay, so I've got 3 successes and 2 fails.
I know where the -2s come from
Where's -2 come from, mate?
because I can do 2 attacks now. Can't I? I'm dual wielding.
Oh, of course, yeah. But you have to take the
And
minus on the second
Yeah.
attack.
So that's 3 points of fire damage to all of them. And I imagine the brambles in front of me have just been burned as well.
It was half on a successful save, was it not, Sam?
Yeah. So 3 for the fails, half on a success.
Yeah. Okay, so
What?
What do you, Vicar?
Wasn't me. In
I
fact,
do
if you double
apologise
check,
for
I don't
my,
think I was actually there.
Right. Would you like me to email you the clip?
Okay.
As soon as I figure out how to
for
edit
evidence, Your
videos.
Honour.
I also do apologise in retrospect for my very vigorous hand gestures at Roll20, but it does really frustrate me at times. But I do apologise. That was rude.
Mr. Roll20 CEO.
Yes. However, you haven't killed any of the goblins, unfortunately, but they do look a little singed, and the brambles are now clear.
There you go, Dave. I've weakened the enemies. I've cleared the way.
Do you want to step up? Do you want to move for anything, Dastor, or
Yeah,
fake Dastor?
he will then step forward to stop Argus from getting flanked.
Okay.
So presenting a nice little shield wall.
Tidy.
Okay, which brings us round to Mr. Redmourne himself.
Hey. Right. Step in and take a swing at this one on the side.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll to hit for me, my friend.
14.
Is a miss, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Oh my!
Go.
Very sorry. But not really.
Can
And
I was gonna start adding some flavour with Argus. I know he's not damaged, but what you've seen before is with as sort of a swift action. He's sort of with his shield in this hand, sword in this hand. He sort of presses his hand on his chest, and you see this sort of radiant glow as something happens. He attempts to do it this time, and nothing happens. And all you hear him say, "Fucking arsehole." Is it? Done.
Okay. Which is going to bring us back round to the Eagleon's turn.
Who is
Surrounded by
pissed?
tasty dinner.
He is pissed. So he's going to make his first attack against one of the goblins with his claw and bleeding.
Yep.
16 to hit
That is a hit.
with 3 points of damage.
Yeah, is that your bleed claw?
Yeah.
Okay, keep me honest when it becomes the goblin's turn.
So it's the one that's directly in front of him.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
I mean, I'm not 100% certain the goblin will make it to its turn, but the one that's this one here is going to get bitten because he's got a full round of attacks, hasn't he?
Yep, which one's going to get bitten, sorry? One to the
This
north.
one. Yeah.
Like cheese.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's not
hitting
getting bitten.
things.
That is a miss. Nice roll for damage, but that is a miss.
So bit of pissed in all forms is going to go for another claw attack against him.
Okay.
It's a good job
For
the
16.
Eidolons are here, really, isn't it?
Just
Jesus,
Nails.
yeah, but he's rolling dog shit today for damage. So it's 16 to hit for only 5 points of damage.
and describe to me how you murder this poor innocent goblin.
Oh, he's just gonna so he's slashed the one in front of him. He's gone for a bite and he's just like snapped just in front of its face as he's kind of reared backwards, and then he just catches it off guard with his claw like really quickly, almost like just comes up through his guts and then comes back down.
Okay. Very good. And is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
He's just gonna turn and snarl at the one remaining goblin that's like bleeding as he's nicked kind of a wound on his leg.
Okay. And that is going to bring us to Mortis's turn.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Shut that window now, because that noise is annoying.
Is that your full
Smart.
turn?
Is that what you do for your turn? Just close an imaginary window?
No, is it my go?
It is, mate, yeah.
With wands, I've got a wand with 27 charges. How do you recharge things in Pathfinder, Tom?
You don't.
Right,
You
in
rub
that case,
it vigorously.
yeah.
However, it's worth noting that you are now within melee combat of two goblins. Oh, you need to make a No, it didn't hit you. Never mind.
It doesn't need to anyway. It's not a concentration spell.
It's not concentration. I just have to.
It's created a
have
physical
one hand
object.
on it. So I'm just going to use on the one straight in front of me. Or the other lad, the laddo that I've still got me doodah on, I'll roll a
Yep.
d6 for that. Come on.
Come on.
That's -4 to all these
Okay.
hamsters.
Strength, dex, and constitution.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bad. I mean, it only lasts as long as the spell's active. But that's still pretty meaty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Try and do some quick math in my head. Okay.
And that doesn't count as anything, so I'm then going to use one of my spell-like abilities,
Okay.
which I get 7 a day of. I'm going to give him some grave touch, so it's touch. And hang on. As a standard action, make a melee touch attack causes a creature to become shaken for a number of rounds equal to half your wizard level, minimum 1.
Okay, so
Let's see if I hit.
yeah, so basically roll your quarterstaff and you're rolling against, to make it simple, and then
Right.
you're rolling against touch
Okay.
AC, not regular AC, which is lower.
Right, so I'll roll for a hit with my dagger's top. I'll roll with that.
That will be fine too.
I don't know why it did that, but it was a miss anyway.
It is unfortunately a miss, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch AC is lower, but it's not that low.
Yeah.
Don't you get intellect modifier to spell touch?
Well, it was a 3 though. I mean, I don't think I'm going to hit.
Yeah, but it's only add
anything with a
1. It's only +1. I mean,
Still be 7.
Yeah, we probably need to set that up properly for you, Mark. Be fair.
3. Yeah.
No, because you've used a dagger. Don't forget,
Oh,
which
yeah.
will be on his strength, whereas his intelligence modifier will be a +4 at least. If not, in fact, you could be right. It could be more than that, Dave.
My intelligence modifier is +4.
Yeah. I'm just looking for the wording of the spell. Sorry, mate. I am on your character sheet.
It's all
I
right, mate.
apologise.
It's no problem.
Grave touch. Where's grave touch? mate?
It's in spell-like abilities at the bottom.
Aha, I see. No, to hit still strength because it's a melee touch attack. It's not. I think I'll double check it for later. Because you're still trying to touch them.
Oh yeah, it is melee, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a melee touch attack.
Yeah. It's not gonna. Anyway, that's I've been very, very unuseful, and that's pretty much it.
If it was a ranged touch attack, Dave, you'd be exactly right. It'd be his intelligence, not his dex, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Panzer-Rooney.
This is why the gunslinger in Pathfinder is ridiculously powerful, because if depending on what gun they use, they can be shooting on ranged touch attack. So you immediately eliminate all decks from anything they shoot at. Because when you think about armor, it's quite as long as you've got a plus something decent to hit, you're hitting pretty much anything you look at.
Especially when you're fighting giants.
That's what, yeah.
Anyway, so sorry, Zegric, it's your turn.
Zegric will take a 5-foot step back.
Oh, Mark, did you want to take a 5-foot step back so you didn't take the attack opportunity? You're not in melee, or are you just going to stay where you are?
Oh, I am in melee range though, aren't I? With 2 of them.
Yeah.
Is it drop?
If I move back,
You can
I'm going to
take
take.
You can take a 5-foot step and not incur
On
an
the
attack
diagonal.
opportunity on the
Oh,
diagonal.
right, in that case, yes.
But the 5-foot step then cancels out your movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you move. Yeah.
Sound.
So I've done that, and then I'm going to shoot. Shoot your man at the back there. Why
Okay.
not? With an acid splash, obviously.
Go for it. Hits. Okay, and you're hitting this fella here.
That one.
Yep.
Just to make it easier, Tom, I'm going to do a D6. Can we just use kill team rules?
It's fine. You don't need to, mate.
Okay, well, it's 2.
It was more than enough, mate.
Are you happy just to keep that as the rule?
Yeah.
It's just easier than me typing out roll 1 D6, D3.
Yep. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, mate.
Like eggplant mean.
So describe to me how you killed this poor little fool.
Same again. He's set up. He's got his point, and he's just let one loose straight through the neck, burns a hole, drops down dead. Doesn't even realise it's dead when it's dead. It has that moment where it's still standing. And it's like, you are dead. Oh, okay.
And is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it for now. There is reasons I'm holding things, as it were.
Okay.
Giggity.
So
Matron.
we'll deal with this block over here first with Dastor and Arthas. Arthas? No, that's not right.
No, Arthas is me in another campaign.
Yeah. Very similar. I apologise. So Dastor's going to take 2. Argus is going to take 2.
I can't wait till we play Dragonlance after Christmas.
Is it going to be after Christmas before we get?
No.
No.
Why? What are you
I'm
getting?
gonna Christmas present related to my character.
Oh, right.
A giant sausage roll.
How's that related to my sorcerer?
I thought that could be related to anything.
Mr. Drake, you can't come out making wild statements like that and not elaborate.
You'll see. It's only a month and a half away.
Yeah, well, I'm an impatient little fuck.
Okay, so I'm guessing a 6 and a 7 don't hit Dastor.
I think I can say that without looking. That's a
Yeah.
negative there, Ghost Rider.
And I'm going to suggest that a 13 and a 9 don't hit Argus.
Correct.
Okay, moving swiftly on. The Eidolon's going to attack 1 from the goblin in front of him, who also needs to take bleed damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess an 8 misses your Eidolon.
It does.
So could you roll a d6 bleed damage for me?
Oh,
So you want to describe
finally.
to me how this thing bleeds out.
So it's basically cut his femoral artery, so it just like oozes out. The dog goblin goes pale and limp and falls to the floor. To which the point that Eidolon starts devouring it.
Nice.
Intestines first, I hope.
Oh no, he's gonna go from the blood on the floor and just like chomp.
He's so horrible and wicked. Oh.
Okay, so this goblin is going to step, knowing that it can't move away without getting attacked. He's going to step up behind Minato, and then you're going to take 2 attacks with a +2 flanking bonus. So does a 20 hit you?
Yep.
So that is 4 points of slashing.
Which one did that, Tom?
This fella.
Okay. I was just keeping you honest.
Yeah.
Because the other one's up shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah.
You pussy cat.
Bear with me a minute. No, stop Windows. There we go. God. So that is a 17 to hit. Misses. Okay. And then my final goblin that hasn't done anything is, what's he going to do? Well, he's only really got. Going to charge the Eidolon, and the Eidolon's going to stand in this corner, and he's going to make an attack against the Eidolon. Somehow managed yet again to close that sheet. And does a 20 hit your Eidolon?
20 will hit the Eidolon.
Take 2 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
No, Barry.
Is that the Eidolon's name?
It's not. But
Let's cry for the Let's cry for the goblin.
Yeah. You've never named your Eidolon, did you? I think that was a thing.
I'm not very good at naming things.
Colin. That's a solid name for Raven Fangy.
Yeah, your fleshy dog creature.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Minato's turn.
I'm going to have another go at the guy in front of me that I tried to have a go at earlier.
Okay. Well, you can make 2 attacks now, can't you? That
I
mine
can.
as well.
So 12, I'm assuming misses.
Hasn't even. Oh, yes, it has. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it does miss.
Yeah, I'll have another go. 23.
23 hits.
Okay.
Um, 9 points of damage is enough to kill your mate. Is it the one in front of you you're going for, this fella?
Yeah, the one in front of me.
Okay, so please describe your kill.
So obviously he's been hit by the other one, and he kind of stumbles, and he looks around at the other one. He goes for him initially with one dagger, misses, and then just grins as he brings the other dagger up through its chin, just rips it out.
Nice.
I could do a swift action, can't I?
You can.
Okay,
Kick him in the nuts.
Damn it! How did you know? I'm going to swift action vanishing trick.
Ooh. Remind me what vanishing trick does.
It grants me the ability of invisibility.
Fade away.
Okay, so you are effectively invisible, which means you can move now without taking an attack of opportunity.
Nice. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. There we go.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. So it brings us round to Addam's turn.
So Addam is going to cast Acid Splash.
Right on its face.
And he's going to fire it. Either way, I'm shooting it into combat. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, so he is technically in combat, yeah.
Maybe I won't do that then. Yeah, he might just shoot his crossbow again.
Okay.
I know it's not much different, but it's got a chance of doing more damage. And then you said it's a -4 wrong.
-4, mate, yeah. Because you were shooting into combat. That's a miss.
That's a no from me.
No bueno. Would you like to move at all?
Nah, I can stay there.
Okay. Which is going to bring us round to Dastor's turn, or Fastor, fake ass Dastor. Dastor.
Wow.
He's trying his best.
Dastor is going to hit the one in front of him.
Okay.
With his Dwarven War Axe. So +2 to hit. 16.
Does indeed hit.
For 11 points of damage.
So how does Dastor murder this poor goblin?
So I think him and Arg are sort of doing this sort of little mini shield wall between the two of them. And he has his axe poised behind. And it's just straight over the top. Just cuts him. Slices him in 2. I think I've done more damage with Dastor than Lars has. 2 rounds.
I wouldn't possibly comment on a situation like that.
And he'll stand his ground there.
Okay. I'll mark him as dead.
Excellent.
Which brings us to Argus' turn.
Go on, Dave.
Okay. The one to my right.
Absolutely.
11.
He's a
done.
miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
There's nothing else I can do now.
Okay. Which brings us round to the top of the initiative order with the Eidolon.
Oh man, he's pissed at this goblin that just come swanning over to him and took a dog slicer out of him. So he's going to go for his usual bite back.
Which hits.
Booyah! So he's taking 6 points of damage.
Indie body.
What does he do in revenge to murder this poor little goblin?
As the goblin has took its dog slicer to him, the dog slicer's become stuck in the Eidolon as like his flesh moves around. The Eidolon then snaps at his arm, bites his arm off at the elbow, and then carries on up the rest of his arm
Fair enough.
until he just mauls him to death. And then he's going to make a clawed attack against this other goblin.
Go for it.
15.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Miss, isn't it? Fuck's sake. He's then going to go for a claw with a bleed for a 21.
That hits.
And then 4 points of damage, please.
Okay, so that's a hefty hit, but he is still standing.
So he's just going to almost come down, but as he does, he buries his thumb claw straight in his belly.
Yeah. Most grievous wound, but he is still alive. It's probably not grievous, it's grievous, isn't it? But
Yeah.
anyway. I'll put my teeth back in eventually. Right, would you like to do anything else?
That is the Eidolon done and dusted.
Okay. Brings us to Mortis.
Right. I can see a goblin. Yon lad. So, what I'm going to do is this will excite you a lot. I'm going to go in with Ray of Frost. Here it comes.
Oh, Frost.
Why is it doing twice?
It's only did it once.
Was it?
For me. Yeah. Rolls your thing in damage. Unfortunately, it is a miss.
Yes, that's me
How
done.
is it a +2?
It's
It
not.
should be +4. Yeah, and the dice that you
Because
roll
you've got to
2
look
dice.
all the way through, so it's +4, +2 at the very bottom.
No,
I can double
he's
check it for you.
rolled a 4 +2. I might.
Have a look at that because that ain't right.
Yeah, you crack on. I'll have a quick look.
Okay. But do we use the builder to make your character, Mark?
No idea.
I think we did. I don't know. Anyway. Either way, that would still be a miss, Sam, even with
Yeah.
miss. So you should have a quick look for me. But it is your turn, actually, so maybe I should have a look.
Okay. So I think it's going to be a rinse and repeat, but I'm going to go for your man there, I think, holding the corner.
Your man, the corner. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, man.
Your man.
Range touch.
So he shoots. 15 to hit.
Is a miss, I'm afraid.
Fuck you. And then he might just step forward a little bit. That's it.
Yeah, so the issue here, Sam, with Ray of Frost is for some reason it's a ranged touch which is adding his dex, not his int, but it is a spell. So it should add his int, not his dex.
Well, you do the goblins. I'll go through that.
I've added a +4 to modifier, just double check for me that that's right, because it might, if it's adding his dex and his int, there's something wrong there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so brings us to the goblin's turn. So the goblin that's next to the Eidolon is going to take his swipe at the Eidolon and then take the bleed damage in return. Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 21 to hit.
Cheeky, that's obviously going to hit.
And a 21 to confirm against your AC.
So that's going to confirm, I think, because his AC is 18.
Okay. So you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
As he absolutely nails you. And then could you roll bleed damage for me? So he's kind of bring this dog slicer in. He's maybe going to get it into the shoulder blade of your Eidolon and just wiggle it around a little bit.
It's a 1.
It's enough, mate.
So he's just gonna, as he buried it in, it's wiggled that wound, and it's just leaked out a bit too much blood as he collapses to the floor. The Eidolon is going to go to try and eat him, but realizes how much he's gorged himself on goblins already, and is then going to vomit all of the previous goblins back up on its corpse.
Nice. She's going to. Oh no, but I've still got so. Okay, so I think Dastor is going to take 1 attack, and Argus is going to take 2 in this case. I'm gonna
Ignore
guess
that.
No, you're all right. Then I'm going to guess
I don't know
9 doesn't
what
hit
you're
Dastor.
doing whilst you're waiting for your turn to come around.
It seems to be rolling with disadvantage because it's rolling 2 d20 every time and picking the lowest. I don't know why that is.
Do you know it's rolling any dice?
Because there's dice on the screen.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't get dice on the screen.
Do you not?
I don't.
No. I want dice on my screen.
They don't go away until you click the screen. As soon as you click the screen, they disappear.
I want
Yeah,
dice
you
on my
don't.
screen.
I don't know how I did it.
How'd you get dice on your screen?
They're blue.
I've got nothing. That's one of the things I've been missing. How do you do it?
3D dice. You can enable 3D dice. I'm guessing in the settings.
Graphics, is it? No.
My settings tab in the sidebar. It's
Enable
after the
3D.
mastic. Yeah, enable 3D dice.
Nice
Oh,
settings.
Addam.
Oh my god.
Graphics.
I'm
Enable
gonna guess-
animated graphics. Oh, dice options. Enable 3D dice. I'm not going to get another turn now, am I?
Well, I'm going to guess
Funny now.
5 and 11 don't hit you, Argus.
No, mate, no.
Okay. So, Minato, it's your turn, mate.
So I'm gonna step here.
And you are invisible.
I am indeedly. And I'm gonna have a go at the one in front of Argus. Oh,
So you obviously get a +2 for flanking.
yeah. So 14.
14 is unfortunate. Hang on.
Now my screen's full of dice. What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. If you click the screen, the dice that have been rolled disappear.
Right.
It is Dex, Tom.
It is Dex.
It
Okay.
is Dex. Yeah, it's not in.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Okay, I'll have another go then.
Yep.
Oh, fuck's sake. 14.
That's also another miss, I'm afraid, mate.
Okay. So
You're just misjudging the height because they're quite short, and I think you're quite tall, aren't you? I think you're just
Yeah.
misjudging it a little bit. You think they're taller than they are, maybe.
So I'm gonna do my swift action with my
Mhm.
key pool again. I'm gonna spend 1 point and have an additional attack, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's
go
say
for it.
you are taking -2 on all of these attacks.
Yeah, I know,
He's
but that's
flanking,
because I'm
so
dual
it's
wheeling.
negated. He's taking the -2, but then it's negated by flanking. So
Oh, you
Oh,
But
bastard.
-2 on every one of his attacks.
yeah, no, that doesn't sound right either. So it should be the first one should be at full bab, and the second one should be at the -2. I think. Fighting.
So that first
No,
attack.
no. I think it's to do with the 2-weapon fighting feat he's taken. So he takes a -2 if he makes 2 attacks. He's right.
Right. Okay.
It's a feat that he's taken.
Okay.
Because obviously it'd be a standard then like a -4 or 6, I think, if you make a second attack normally.
Okay.
Without it. But yeah, that's unfortunately also a miss.
Infuriating. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Which brings us round to Addam.
So Addam is just going to move around the corner, and he's going to try and take a crossbow bolt shot at this guy here.
Addam in the corner.
Right in his face.
I'm probably going to miss, but it's worth a try. He's going to miss.
Yeah.
That is a miss, mate, I'm afraid.
He's okay.
We're so rubbish.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Yeah, I'd like to hit something.
I wouldn't
So
mind.
it's because they're small creatures, they get higher AC.
Yeah,
because
little
they're small.
buggers. Yeah. And I've
little
run out of
rats.
prawn Pringles.
Which does bring it to Dastor's turn.
Dastor is going to. Oh shit, the bed.
Is he?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he's
not
gonna shit
again.
the
Is that a failed fortitude save?
So he's going to swing for the one directly in front of Argus.
Roll me a reflex save, see if he can drop his kegs fast enough.
I was going to say, dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
The buckle's caught.
If it's not careful, that fire belly will come back to bite him in the arse.
Yeah, so that's a hit. So that Dastor hits with that.
10 damage.
Yeah. And he's hit. And describe your kill for. Describe Dastor's kill for me, please.
So again, he's holding the shield wall. He's hiding his axe behind the shield, and then it's straight over the top and bang.
Nice. Brains everywhere.
Yep.
Very good. Would you like to move at all?
Hang on. How far can Dastor move? Has he got short, stumpy legs?
He's 20 feet. She's in armor, I think.
20 feet. Oh my god.
Yeah, Argus is the same.
Fat
He's the wearing
boy.
armor.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So he's going to move around to. That's 15, 20.
He's just going north of the penis.
Hang on. So there you go.
Forward 1.
5.
Yeah.
No. Because then I get attack of opportunity.
How would you?
But this dude.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Sorry. I
5,
missed the
10,
The
15,
15.
20.
Okay, cool. Yep.
So I'm now flanking with Argus.
Okay. Which brings
Thanks,
us
mate.
That's why there's all that white stuff on the map.
And I managed to walk around the penis.
I did have to move the penis out of the way. Oh, God. So, Argus, it's your turn, mate.
Smashing. So, as Argus is preparing to attack, first thing he'll say is, "Mortis, get your penis out of my face!"
Sorry, Doggo.
And then there's jizz on Dastor, for fuck's sake!
He's got it in his beard. It's matted.
It's matted.
Oh.
What's flanking? +2 to hit.
+2 to
Yeah.
hit.
So temp attack 2.
Oh.
Okay. Right, I'm going to try and hit the one that I'm flanking with. Come on. Oh no, what's he saying? Click and drag to roll dice. Click. Oh, hello. Something's happened.
There you go. That's
Yay!
a hit.
But it's rolled. It's rolled 2d20 and 3d8.
Yeah, mine's been doing that.
But when you check your thing, you've only rolled 1d20 and you've only rolled 1d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Hit it. Take the hit.
Take the hit. Yeah.
And so, which fellow was it? The one directly right or on diagonal? It's one on the diagonal.
Diagonal that I was flanking.
Okay. So, describe your kill, my friend.
Okay. Quite traditionally, as Dastor steps past, the goblin is momentarily distracted. As he is, this sword goes straight in and out the neck.
Very nice.
Done.
unfair now.
No movement.
Oh, Long Johnson.
No.
Okay. And that brings us round to the Eidolon's turn.
So the Eidolon
Finish
is going
him.
to charge at this last goblin.
Yep.
He's going to invoke his heavy attack, which means he takes a -1 to his attack rolls, but then does an extra +2 on damage.
You're
Yep.
not forgetting, you've got a +2 for the charge, +2 for flanking, so you're actually on a +3
So
on top
+3,
of what you normally roll.
even with my heavy attack anyway. So
With your
he's going to
power
go,
attack, yeah.
with my power attack. So
22.
That's a hit.
so that's 9 points of damage.
And describe to me how you kill the final goblin.
He's literally he's gonna like bound over, and as he does it, he's gonna leap up into the air with his jaws open, and he's literally just gonna dive over the top of it and swallow the goblin whole with his feet sticking out the top of his mouth.
Yeah.
And that is the end of combat.
Whee.
I achieved nothing.
There's just a pair of goblin.
Didn't you hit one
goblin
more?
boots.
No, actually, you reduced one of them by
I
a lot.
reduced
Didn't you?
one of them, yeah. I gave
Got-
it -5 to his stats. That was it.
So
One more round, you'd have paralysed him.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was far off.
Depends on your rolls, but 1 or 2 rounds you'd have done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any loot?
Yeah.
Is anybody hurt?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, the Eidolons took
Yeah, there's only him.
8
took
points of damage.
Yeah.
I only took 4.
So there's a couple of like campfires with pots and pans, some water on the boil that doesn't look particularly great. Other than that, there's 14 dog slices and 14 like ruined leather armor, but they've got nothing really of value.
Yeah. Very
Shame.
And your
Adam's gonna-
initial instincts were correct. These look to be more civilians than, fighting as such.
Yeah.
Adam's going
Like
to
the
walk
women
up
and children, basically.
to the Eidolon and take the dog slicer that's stuck in his back out of him.
Yeah, so if you've got any healing to do, you've got your wand and you've got Dastor's
Hamster.
not lay on hands, it's channel energy.
Very good.
Let the Wookiee win. What was this over here, Tom? Was that a bramble type thing?
Would you like to go and investigate it further?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it looks to be like some kind of manning post.
We're
of
going
some
to
descriptions.
extrude some pseudopoda. Shaman.
Extrude some pseudopoda. What's a pseudopoda? Google that quick.
Sounds like something out of Harry Potter, doesn't it?
Slippy Ogidio. I want Dastor to make a dexterity saving throw to see if he actually slips on the jizz.
Roll reflex save if you like.
He slips and it covers his face.
Yeah, so it looks like this first bit looks to be some kind of like thistly wooden reinforced gate type scenario. So it's a little bit like what you found before, but this is a bit more reinforced.
Okay. Can I'll listen to see if there's anything on the other side.
You certainly can. That's a perception check, please. Doesn't sound like there's anything through there.
Okay.
Except for the sounds of the sea, which you could hear before.
Would we know? Obviously, because we've seen our destination from outside of the woods.
Mhm.
Would we know where we are located now if we travelled far enough in that might lead us towards our destination?
That would be a survival check.
Oh shit! Why do I ask stupid questions?
It's not a stupid question. It's a perfectly valid question. Just that
I
you're
think-
not very good at survival.
No.
Can I assist with his survival?
But
Hold
there
on.
is, yeah,
Oh,
there
no,
is
sorry.
somebody in your party that is very good at survival who you could outsource the work to for a small
Can't live.
fee. I don't know what he charges, but
Just a survival, yeah.
yes, please, mate.
Can I assist with Dastor?
Can, yeah.
I got a 40.
Okay, so that is a definite assist. So 16, that's enough to know that you feel like it's probably not the right direction.
Okay. It leads to the beach, but not quite where we want to be.
Yeah, that's the kind of generally. You
Bit
feel like
below
not
all the
only that,
Germans
but
are.
you're a little bit low still. You feel like you need to climb a bit more.
Okay.
You haven't really been on any kind of inclines as such.
I think
There's
I'd be
another one
wanting
in
to.
here, though, isn't there?
There is. I'd be wanting to lift this one first, because that's leading further in.
So we're in a forest.
Kind of, you're in this like kind of brambly, and it kind of. So this area that down here
Hmm.
is very much like low enclosed tunnels. You're having to crouch in order to move through that. But
Well, the bit we're in at the minute.
which bit? Oh, where are you? Hang on, let me flip back to the other layer, and then I'll be able to know exactly where you are. So
Just
yeah,
this-
so where you are at the minute is like a 10-foot high roof. It's almost like a dome. And this was like it looked like some kind of camp for civilians.
There's no way we could like climb up and have a look.
No. Did you want to open that, Dave? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I've just moved past
Nope.
the threshold.
Let me just yeah, so you're able to between you and Dastor, you can force it open quite easily. I won't make you roll for it.
Okay.
And there's another gate kind of similar in front of you, and it looks like it's like this kind of fortified kind of watch post gate position. As you're looking at it now, moving through.
Okay. Is it on a flat though? It's not going up.
No, it's actually kind of angled slightly down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would like to clear it just to make sure we are.
Yeah,
Do it.
absolutely.
Get in there.
So again,
Turn it
between
into
two
a
of you and
chicken.
Dastor, it's easy enough. You're both pretty.
Yeah, wicked. Okay. Just I'm gonna have a quick recce round then, if that's all right, Tom. I'm not. It's not going to be
Yeah.
stealthy.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Okay, sound. I can see
Some
another
farm.
penis on the east. It's
I
like
mean,
it's like
when-
penis breadcrumbs, isn't it?
you are stepping you are stepping out though onto that beach into daylight. So you do
It's
think
penises.
you might be
big
able to get
bouquet.
kind of you might be able to have a look around the beach and see if you can get a better idea of where the bridge might be.
Okay.
But it kind of drops down onto beach face, but then
Okay. Right. Well, I'll feed that back then. See, because I'm quite happy to go either way now. I've sort of
yeah.
satisfied my curiosity with.
Meow.
Look to
What
the
we thinking?
east until you see all the penises.
Well, should we walk? Should we walk around the beach, see if we can get a better view of where we need to go?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, I can see the bridge actually. Well, right, I can see.
Oh, wow.
Tom, check your goblins on the layers.
No, I've definitely moved them all. I've moved them all this time. I did it when it first came up.
Okay, because I can see some
Rudimentary lathes.
on the North Island.
Oh no! God damn it!
Everyone's running out to have a look. Quick.
Where are they?
Where be goblins?
Is there just a giant pair of balls on the North Shore? We got
I
those.
need to revoke all of your access to that draw tool.
we didn't even draw the shaft.
Infuriatingly, in my character box now, I've got an M and a bit of jizz coming along with it.
I think they call that karma, don't they?
No, they definitely call it jizz.
So look at this, Tom. Obviously,
Yeah.
this is beach.
Yeah.
Then I'm assuming it drops off. This
Drops
is cliff
off.
edge.
That's cliff edge. That's right. Yeah.
And then you've got a little bit of beach, but I'm assuming that's too low beneath the bridge.
Yeah.
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 So we want to go
So
around.
as you get
Go
round,
back
it's
through
kind
the
of a
woods.
it gets quite steep quite quickly. So
Yeah.
it becomes
Okay.
it'd be a series of climb checks.
We know which
Yeah.
way we've got to head then.
Yep.
This, however, where this is, looks like the water goes underground.
But you see, now you're just enticing us to go off track.
Look, I'm just giving you the information.
Well, I think we'll see if there's a river in there. We know we can escape through it if needs be.
I mean, I'm happy to even try and scale the cliffs with my Eidolon.
We could just go through the woods.
Yeah. No, we're straight through the woods past the green penis to the bridge. It's a straight run.
Let's do that then.
Why don't they do that, and then why don't I go the other way? Because I can climb and stealth and shit.
Yeah, I didn't realise you'd gone that far in.
Who did the blue chode?
That was me. I was probably going for showed as well.
I've never felt so called out, prick.
So,
Oh yeah.
But it also looks like there's an overlook from the beach where hang on, if I drop you back down there, mate. That isn't, this here is set up a little higher, so it's not the same kind of slope. It's like a 5-10 foot drop, but it is cliff edge. If that makes sense, because this looks openable as well from the inside.
Right.
Which I will open for you now. Bear with me a second. Because I assume you want to open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, done.
buds, carrots,
Okay.
frozen
Yeah.
pea.
No, because I think we're going round to the east, then, aren't we?
Yeah.
Have we gone back inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are just darting all over the map now. To try and stick to the areas that you're in.
Yeah. Sorry. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only thing that I could so if we're sort of, where are we then, Tom? Where do you want us?
So you were here. So if you come back to the green ping, this junction,
Ping pong.
this one here. Sorry, back this way. So I'm aware that everyone's pinging now. Okay. So, and is this the direction you want to push? Because obviously you've got your southern route, which I think you figured out goes back to the.
Well, we've seen the bridge, so
your
we're going to
entrance.
take the direct route, aren't we? We know we need to head east.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead again, or?
But if you're walking into this area, again, you're in these tunnels, so you're still very kind of hanging low, if you like. So you're all kind of crouched in. But the incline is starting. The further east you move, the more you're on the incline, so the more you're climbing up the cliff, if you like.
Yeah.
So this kind of clearing that you're kind of moving into now, Argus, it's not a clearing, so you've still got quite a low roof. There seems to be some kind of hole in the, there's a drop, like the floor's caved in. Would you like to inspect that any closer?
Yes, please.
We do a group, or someone do a perception when everyone else assess.
I mean, you can all move up to the edge and kind of look down into it.
Let's all look in the big hole.
Okay.
Only a 12 from me.
Yeah, so who's making the main check and who's
24.
assisting?
Jake and I.
Well, the Eidolon would be more with smell and it would be able to warn you potentially of danger, but it'd be difficult for it to tell you what's ahead of you.
Yeah.
It doesn't really speak, does it?
No. Well, I think Addam can link with the Eidolon though.
Yeah, that's true.
So Addam can see through the Eidolon's eyes. So potentially use. I'm pretty sure as part of it, I can see through his eyes.
Okay, to be fair, fair, you've got a 24, you've got a 19 and a 12. So you're looking down, and it's like this. It's quite dark down there. Although there's two kind of shafts of light that seem to be coming from the north and the southwest, kind of into this underwater cavern.
Yeah.
It's kind of like glittery stone of some description, so some kind of gemstone or Mark will know a good word for it, because I'm not a geologist. Some kind of glittery stone.
Carborundum.
Yeah.
Garnet.
Yeah,
Mica.
kind of,
That mica's very sharp.
yeah. That kind of ilk. The water seem a lot less choppy in the cave as well, and they're only 5 foot deep. When they're probably not quite 5 foot deep, you'd just be able to stand in it, but it'd be difficult terrain to move through. But it's definitely kind of there's water flowing through it kind of thing. And there's also enough to know that there is a creature that lives down there, but you're not sure if it's home or not right now.
So we're just aware that a creature obviously lives in there, but we don't know what it is.
It's obviously a creature's lair of some description.
And
So
how far
we're going
down?
How big a drop?
How far is it? It's a 10-foot drop.
Well, it's not that much, though. Originally, I was thinking it was going to be a goblin toilet, but
No, definitely no signs of urine.
Can the Eidolon leap down?
Fucking hell, no.
I mean, it certainly can if you want it to.
Would the Eidolon be able to smell this creature?
Quick
Smell if it's home.
look.
I'm happy to draw for survival.
It probably could, but it's not smelling any strong scents right now.
Okay. So I think the
don't
Eidolon will
think I
try
like.
and relay this information to Addam.
Yep.
So it's either do something about it now, see if we can investigate further, or move past it. If we move past it, it's potentially behind us.
Is there a knowledge check we can do that might
help
figure
us
out
what it
might
is?
be living down there?
Yeah, sure. Bear with me 1 second.
To be one of the knowledges.
It will be knowledge. It will be knowledge and nature.
Right, I'm going for it. It's MFI's biggest sale of the year. No, that's a 3.
I mean, it looks like an 11 to me, but a total. But
yeah, it's weird. I do get pluses to it, but not that much. It's weird.
You're on a +8 there, Mark.
Am I?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a total of 11, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I
Um,
know anything, or do I anything?
Everyone else got nature.
Has anybody else got knowledge nature?
No.
I think Addam's got knowledge nature, I think.
Yeah, do you want to roll as well, mate? So you can give him an assist.
Dastor's not got anything.
Roll very well again. Again, no.
21.
So sticking your heads together, it's certainly going to be some kind of aquatic creature. It could be a few things, but there's no reports of anything like truly monstrous. Do you think it's probably going to be something like a large crab or something of that ilk? It's not going to be like a megalodon or something crazy.
Yeah, but big crab doesn't sound like fun either, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll see what little crabs can do. Yeah.
But
I mean, they probably won't go and help the goblins out, though, will they? Because they're pretty shellfish.
Oh,
Hang on.
Is there next to that button? Is there a cancel friendship button?
How do you do that? How do you make noises?
I don't know if I want to
Mark,
teach
you make
Mark.
enough noises. Thank you very much.
but you also kind of again looking into the cave and having to think. You think there might be, you're kind of looking in and you're seeing the glints of, a bit of steel here and maybe a few gold coins there. So
Oh, fucking hell, Tom.
Right, we're going then.
Yeah. Well, how much of the ground can I see from where I am?
it's in water, so it's probably not quite 5 feet deep. It's probably 3 to 4 feet deep of water.
I was going to say, if we sent Dastor down there, he might drown.
Well, I'm more thinking, can Zegric provide aerial support, like a chopper gunner, from the hold?
You'd probably have to move around the hole a bit, but you could probably cover a fair amount of the earth.
Do we have any source of light that maybe dances that we can use as a lure?
Yeah, absolutely. Mine's been around for ages. If you could set it down there, yeah. It can go away from me as much as
20 feet, I think.
Let's just double check. Dancing.
I enjoyed saying lure as well.
Yeah.
Something different.
The light can move up to 100 feet per round. Oh yeah, but it must stay within.
Or I could do a flare.
We could go fishing with the dwarf, couldn't we?
Wow. The Eidolon is just going to fuck off for a minute, so the Eidolon's just going to wander off.
If you want to play treasure dipping, I'm quite happy to wrap a rope around Dastor, just lower him down and see what you can find.
Yeah.
If you want to play that game,
I can do a flare. Like we did with the crypt.
I mean, I could always climb down if that's what you wanted somebody to go down, because I've got a quite decent.
You're a cat, you don't like water?
Yeah, but these shinies.
Like winks out of existence if the distance between you and it exceeds the spell's range, which is
I think it's about 20 feet. So you can send them down.
Area targets duration. Just trying to find the actual. 100 feet plus 10 per level.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I'll send them down, Dave. See if you can see Dave, Tom.
Okay, so you're gonna send them around and try. What you should do? Try and map out the cave and stuff.
Yeah, just so we can see how notice if anything tries to kill the light.
So I'm going to move. So this is your rough outline of the cave underneath.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's bigger than I thought then.
That's what she said.
Yeah, so if you want to move around kind of this, if I move you, Dave, and I'll try and show you what I'm talking about. And then
Crikey.
kind of see, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so just try not to go any further than that white line when you're exploring, but
Okay. So we need to go down then, don't we? Because this otherwise we're moving on to the North Island, don't we? Yeah.
But the other thing you do note now you've got lights down there is there is a pile of human and goblin bones, and that looks potentially to have some kind of valuables in it.
Ooh.
So when the Eidolon returns, he's going to return with a goblin in his maw, as he's going to bring it over the edge of the hole and drop the goblin in. Put the dead goblin in.
Okay. You just drop it in.
Yeah.
Okay. So nothing seems to happen at first when you drop it in. So there's no like immediate rush. Do you know what I mean? Makes a splash. Nothing.
It's just going to look almost like a curious dog at Addam and be like,
Is he going to
nothing's
fetch another one
happened.
and try again? Is it going to be his new game? Drop the goblin down the hole.
So on that note, Addam would say, well, it doesn't look like the creature appears to be in its lair at all.
Hmm.
You know, it's
Shall we
like
go?
Minato's looking over. Could he see the goblin that the Eldians just dropped?
Yeah, it's kind of floating.
Okay. Can I pour a bottle of my poison on top of the goblin?
You certainly can. You mean you'd have to make a ranged attack to make sure you can get it on the goblin itself.
Okay.
Or go and get another one.
That'd be more benefit. Yeah, I'll go and get another one.
And the trouser.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to as I'm dragging it over, I'm going to pour a load of what's it called? Hang on, bear with me. Pupil's Friend into it, which, if you ingest it or anything, makes you sickened.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kick that fucker in the hole.
Kicking it the hole.
As you're kicking the first one in, bear with me a second. You start to hear movement in the water. And it starts coming from this kind of general area, entering the cave. Sorry. And then I guess you're gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
So kind of you'll see the ripple in the water, and then suddenly this massive seal-like creature will kind of come through. Not massive, but big for a seal. Sorry, it's not like 50 feet large, but it's bigger than you'd expect for like a seal.
Like
Comes
a
in and just
dugong,
chomps one of the goblins whole. Now I'm going to roll. Do you want to roll a 1D? Do you want to roll a D6 for me? And a 1 to 3, it'll eat the goblin that's got the poison on it, and a 3 to 6, it'll eat the one that doesn't.
A D6.
Yep.
3.
Yeah. So
the
trapped goblin is consumed.
Is there would it be a stupid move for us melee lads to jump down on this thing and start twatting it? Is it we're falling to our certain doom type thing, or
do we go get it and use a surprise round so I can at least get a shot off?
So are you asking me about the capabilities of this creature?
No, I'm asking you about the survivability of dropping down.
So you'd survive the fall for sure. It's a 10-foot fall into water. So you're not going to get hurt by the fall. If that's what you're asking me.
Right. So in which case, no!
Okay, let me just clear the initiative tracker. And then everyone can roll initiative for me. I will give you a surprise round because it hasn't clocked you. It's only seen the dead goblins.
Full foot baby.
So I will give you the surprise round on that.
Nice.
That's more like my normal initiative.
And I'll see if I can make this picture bigger for you in a minute.
That really doesn't look like a dugong.
Oh, good lord.
Where's my dugong gone? Where's my dugong
That
gone?
was slightly bigger than I was expecting.
Well, it's not actually that big, but I made it bigger for you so you could see it.
That went considerably smaller all of a sudden.
Shield.
I was going to say, that's what she said. Okay, so I have 8 counts of initiative, and that is correct, is it not?
Like it.
Yeah, there's 6 of us, and then Dastor and Theodlon.
Jake, what is Addam's dex modifier?
You would be going first, I think, because Adam's dex modifier is only a 1, I think.
Yeah,
He's 2.
mine's
But-
+3.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
There we go. Okay, so the creature is going to go first.
It's a
But
surprise
as
round.
it hasn't. Oh, yeah, of course it is.
Surprise!
Surprise! I do apologise. It's a surprise round. So, surprise round, you either get a move or an attack, one or the other, not both.
How does a charge work?
Silence.
Yeah, they're a little bit different in Pathfinder. So you either get an attack action or a move action, but you don't get a full round.
Can I twat it?
You can either drop down or you can twat it. One of the two.
Oh,
Because you're still up on the.
Ah.
It's a 10-foot drop into the hole,
Right,
and it's down. It's not up. It's still in the water,
right. So I can't hit it unless I move.
unless you drop down. Yeah.
Right. I'll be, yeah. Yeah.
one
So-
more.
What I'll do is I'll put a marker on just so we can differentiate who's down and who's up, because I haven't got a separate battle map for this.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So I'll give the ninja face is if you're in the cave.
Okay.
Don't know why the ninja face. It's the first one I came across.
I hope you wiped it off.
That's for later, mate.
Oh,
Minato.
that got Lewis.
So obviously with the surprise round,
Yes.
what bonuses do we get with the surprise round in Pathfinder?
You'll get
It
your
is
sneak
flat-footed.
attack.
You'll get your sneak attack, and that's it. I'm afraid. But
We get
you
what? Sorry, sneak attack on what?
it'll be flat-footed. So you have 3 ACs in Pathfinder. You have your standard AC, which
Yeah.
is everything. Touch AC, which is just your base plus your dex.
Yeah.
And then flat-footed is just your base. And you'll be
Okay, cool.
attacking against
With
flat-footed.
your armor.
With your
Okay.
armor, sorry, yeah.
All right, Sand. I'm going to throw my cold returning dagger at it.
Okay. Oh,
Crit.
so that is a crit. However, a 9 does not confirm against its AC.
Okay. So is it still 19 points of damage or 11 points of damage?
It
I don't
takes
know.
it takes the 7 points from the dagger, and it takes 11 points of sneak attack damage. So it takes a total of 18 points of damage.
Amazing. So then
Which is and what does that look like? Because that's a hefty hit.
so obviously he sees it and he just sees fish. So he wants it. And you just see his eyes go.
Nice.
Lord. Okay, and then obviously it returns back to me.
It does.
I'm gonna throw at it again.
Hang on. It returns to a
yeah.
thrower just before the creature's next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. What else can I do in this predicament?
Not a lot. It's a surprise round, mate. So unless you've got a knowledge check you can roll to gain information about the creature, that's about it.
Ooh, now then.
In a glance, what I do.
I've got. Would we know? I could do like I suppose the knowledge local.
It's
wouldn't
knowledge
it?
nature.
Nature. Nah, I can't really do
Nature.
anything then. Yeah, so I'll leave it there then.
Okay. So Dastor surprise round.
Dastor's going to follow Argus down. Geronimo!
So where do you want to be stood next? Because obviously you can come in from the other side. In theory, you've got the placement was a little
has
rough.
it?
So if you want to drop into a flanking position on the bunyip, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, okay. So I'll do that.
I'll be kind, especially as it is a surprise round. Because obviously you had enough time to.
Yeah. I keep forgetting I'm controlling him. So he's going to Geronimo behind the big seal.
Okay. And it's the Eidolon's turn. So you move or attack.
Well, the Eidolon's going to dive in on it.
Okay, so where do you want the? And I'll give you the ninja face. There you go. God, you have surrounded this thing, haven't you? Okay, and Addam, it is your turn.
No, it should be me,
Addam.
Tom.
Oh no, it should. Yeah, no, it should be Zegric. You're right. I thought I
That is-
reordered them, and it hasn't done it. Bear with me. There we go. Zegric.
Come on, Sam, you're going to kill it now,
Can I
aren't you?
take a bonus action?
A
Can I
bonus
take a
action.
bonus action?
Yeah, it's not a bonus action. It's a swift action. But yeah, bonus action is D&D.
Yeah, so swift action, arcane pool, my weapon, so it
Yep.
becomes magical, and take a shot with acid arrow. 23
Okay.
tip.
Yeah, does that come with? Do you lose all the minuses now for shooting into combat, or is it just reduced?
Yeah, so I don't take the -4 anymore.
Okay, yes, that's a hit.
Come on.
So that's 9 points of damage.
Yep.
And
Roll your d6, mate.
another
And
1
another
damage, acid damage.
Okay.
So 10 damage altogether.
Okay. The creature's looking very bloody.
Sizzling a little bit as well.
It's going to bring us to Adam's turn. Adam's surprise round, so I should say.
So Addam is going to...
It's donkey.
he's just going to shoot it with a crossbow.
Okay.
Even though he knows he's not very good with his crossbow.
Yeah, so it's a -4 to hit.
No, it's been a miss.
Yeah, that is a miss, I'm
That's a
afraid.
shame.
Just kind of plunk in the water, floats off. Thanks, darling.
You got a floater.
Adam's like, I must improve.
I didn't even ask for that, actually, but, you know.
We must improve. Oh, jeez.
It's going to bring us finally to Mortis' turn.
Yay. I'm going to try. Can I make, what's it? Try me flaccid penis on him again. Well, not again. But
You certainly can try.
let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Yes. Flaccid penis. No, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'm afraid that is a miss.
Yeah,
Very flaccid penis.
yeah, it's too flaccid. Too flaccid. Does it still stay, or is it gone now? Do I get to try again next?
Let's have a quick read. I feel like you've got. I think you've got the whip until the end
Yeah.
of the spell. Is the way
Yeah.
it reads to me.
Yeah.
And you
So
can
I
just
can
try
again
the
next
attack
go.
again.
Right.
Yeah.
No problemo. Right then.
That's
I'm
it.
powerful. I'm so.
Okay. So it becomes the Bunyip's first turn.
Is it the Summer Bay Bunyip?
And it is going to make this kind of high-pitched, raw scream. So go, and I would like you all to make a will save for me, please.
All of
Hold
us.
up. What's
All
that
of
for?
them,
What's that for?
Well save.
It's a will save. What is this because of paladin things?
Yeah, is this morale? Against
It's
fear?
It's panic. So yeah, fear effectively. Yeah, it's a fear effect.
Yeah, we all get a +4 morale bonus.
There you go.
Damn.
If you're within 10 feet of me.
I'm not.
And I'm immune
Are
to
we?
it.
What are we rolling?
A will save for me, please.
I got a 15.
Well, I'm glad about that because that gives me 12.
Give me 15.
15. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we need to add 4 to all of these scores, don't we? Or have you already
I got a
added them?
natural 1, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Dastor got a 13.
Okay. Okay.
It might have been 19 with the plus.
And then Argus, you need to roll as well, mate.
I'm
It's me.
immune to fear.
Oh, you're immune to fear. Okay, yeah, never mind then. So,
Immune to beer.
Zegric and you, the Eidolon, you begin to panic, and you take on the panicked condition,
Even with the 12.
even with the 12.
Oh man.
So you have to drop anything you're holding and flee at top speed from the source of its fear. In addition, you take a -2 on all saving throw skill checks and ability checks. And you must
I've just
do so.
applied it on my character sheet.
Jeffrey Burpercles.
And that is for 7 rounds.
Is there any way to like undo it?
Do we get to roll again on our turn or something?
Nope.
I don't suppose like the second effect would have any effect on that, would it, Tom?
No, it wouldn't. Not on that, no.
Definitely panicked.
Definitely panicked.
Yeah.
As it reads in the description of the ability.
Mm-hmm.
And then the creature, as it's surrounded, will hold its ground. And Argus, it is your turn.
I'm going to twat it. I believe I have flanking for now because Dastor hasn't pegged it yet.
You
Top up
that's,
the old
that's
drink.
correct.
No, Dastor pass.
That's
No,
all
he
passed. Is he? Yes, he did.
On a 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that great? Oh, Sam.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'll get +2 to hit.
Yep.
I'll stick that on temporary. 14.
Unfortunately, that is just a miss.
Oh, we got to see beyond the veil a little bit there.
Yeah, I know, that's a shame. That's 12 damage. There's not much else I can do then. No, nothing else I can do.
Okay. Minato, that brings us to you, mate.
Go on, Luke.
You now have your dagger back in your hand because it's free action to catch.
Nice. I'm debating whether to jump in. How much? How much would it take movement-wise for me to jump in? You say it's
10
foot
foot drop. Yeah.
But if
So
I
you
was
could effectively drop opposite the Eidolon if you wanted to, if you want that +2 to negate the -2. So you can move to there and drop. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. I'll set this -2 off for now, just so I remember that. I've got it.
Yeah, because then it rolls properly then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I won't. Yeah, yes, I will. Yeah, I'll go at it.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, balls. That misses.
The first is a miss, unfortunately.
Second go.
Is also a miss, I'm afraid.
Ball bag. I'll do my swift action again and spend a point and have another go at it, if that's all right, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
21.
That hits. That definitely hits.
Jolly good.
10 points of damage. And so you do 22 points of damage because you're flanking, so you get your sneak attack.
Nice.
So describe to me how you absolutely murder this creature.
Oh, okay. So obviously, as it's like a scream like that, and Minato's obviously obsessed because all he can do is he smells and sees fish. So he jumps down the hole, tries to stab it once, but misses. Rolls, tries to go again and misses again. He just goes and just sticks his claws into it. And
Yes.
and then he's he's covered in blubber and stuff, and then he just kind of settles down. His eyes shrink, and he's just like. And start to clean himself.
Right then, do we go?
Looting.
Looting. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Is there any baboon shoots?
So do you want to investigate your mound of bones? Sorry, was that the intent? Yeah. Okay. Perception checks for me, please.
I achieved so much in that again.
Okay.
Perception.
Can I
That's
cast?
20.
Oh, might not matter now. So can I?
So you
cast,
can wait until. Do you want to wait until? Because obviously you guys are going to run.
Yeah.
effectively.
I assumed it was going to be running, and we'd come back.
Yeah. So in the case of the Eidolon, as you kind of get towards, as it gets towards the end of this, it becomes to a point where it has to swim because the water starts to get deeper as you go out into the cove. But yeah, bit of time, you'll be all right. I guess the Eidolon, I think at that point would stop rather than drown. So
I mean, the Eidolon can swim. It's got swim.
What I'm effectively saying is that it will go as far as it can and then stop before it becomes a true hazard because the creature is dead. And it did see that, so yeah.
Can we use detect magic on it as well?
What on the creature?
Not on the pile. I mean, the creature would probably fall into the zone anyway.
Yeah. Okay, you certainly can. So you are getting the faint aura of magic from the pile. Okay, so it takes you about 5 minutes to dig through this kind of pile. But I assume all of you are kind of pitching in.
Yeah.
You're kind of digging through.
That's why I was using detect magic to try and sort of echolocate important bits.
So you do find a wand.
Oh.
Which was one of the magical auras that you find. There's a second one that you find, which was also a rotted quiver with 3 arrows in it.
That's magical.
Yep. The arrows are magical.
Yep.
I'm
glad you specified the arrows, because if it was a quiver, I was going to get super excited.
You find a rusted kukri with an intact violet garnet in its hilt. And you also find
the juice pot.
Kukri's
16 gold pieces.
Kukri,
what is that? Is that a knife?
It's
what
the Gurkhas use. It's like with a knife and a hatchet.
So the only things given off magic are the 3 arrows and the wand. The kukri isn't.
No.
Okay. So can we do a spell craft on the wand and arrows then?
You certainly can. You can also
spend it on the wand.
You can also spend a bit more time digging if you so wish. That's up to you guys as well. But it's 5 minutes for every time you roll a perception check each.
Could I appraise the kukri?
You certainly can.
Instead of can we pretend I didn't roll the natural one for the spellcraft and I keep looking instead?
Sam, what are you rolling in the
arrows first, dude?
Arrows first, so they are +1 arrows.
Arrows of +1 in us.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I'll just make a note of them, and then if I use them, I will admit to it.
On the Kukri Minato, you're not 100% sure. You think the garnet's obviously what's worth the money here because the Kukri's quite rusted. But it's hard to say without getting jewels go up and down in prices, so it would be difficult to say.
Okay.
Perhaps selling jewels isn't like your forte. It's not the way you make your money, is it? So I think Dastor has a Paizo. If you want Dastor to have a shot at it.
Oh, we might do. Sorry, I'm falling a bit behind.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. And then if anyone else wants to continue digging in the bones, they can. But again, it's 5-minute increments every time you're on.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Are we getting any more magic from it?
Nope. No more magic.
Done.
So I get a plus. So he gets a +2 to this appraisal check.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19.
19, and that's on the Kukri.
Oh,
So
God.
Dastor's looking at it, and he's a dwarf, and they like minerals and metals. So he thinks it's worth as a piece somewhere in the region between 400 and 600 gold pieces.
Wow.
Is that the Kukri?
Yeah.
Wow.
But Pathfinder Kukri.
It's currently not in a state of which you could use it though, and it looks more ornamental than it's quite rusted and yeah.
Okay. And then can I do a spellcraft on the wand?
You certainly can. But Argus and Mortis, you think you've got everything out of here now?
Yeah.
I've
been rolling like a bell end.
I'll have another roll if we're still digging. You know what cats are like.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Yeah, you think you've got everything.
22 on the wand.
Yeah, that is a wand, a bone wand of shields. It's a wand made of bone, and the spell is shield, and it has 9 charges remaining.
Ooh. Okay.
Who's got a terrible AC?
You.
Well, yeah.
You and me, Mark.
Yeah.
I think I've only got a slightly better one than you.
You can use it. Can you use shield as a reaction for other people though?
No, I can cast shield anyway, so I'll let Zegric take that.
But if you can cast it, it means you can cast it for free. No, you don't have to make. I don't know whether if shield's on Zegric's spell list or not. Is what I'm.
It will be now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just let.
Oh yeah,
do
do you know what? That's a good point. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I took shocking shield,
Yeah.
shock shield, and then I got shield off Mark.
Yeah. Shield, it's back again.
Okay, so did you want to all climb out of the? You drop a rope down, climb out of the.
Yeah.
To be fair, Jake's better off with the wand because I can't use it with my bow in my hand because I'd have to have it drawn out, and I can't do that and shoot shit.
It would be I think it would be a UMD check for Jake to use it. Though is the only thing.
Oh, then it might make more sense for Mortis to have it.
Oh no, I'm wrong. It is on his spell. It's on his spell list.
Oh, in that case, yeah.
So we can use it. Yeah.
Do you want it?
Go on then,
Jake?
boys. Addam will take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
I can't technically use it.
It's a wand of.
It's a bone wand of
shield.
I've got a
with
wand.
9 charges.
I'll add it to your character sheet for you if you like, Jake.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, no worries, mate. But it is also 25 to 11, so I didn't know whether you wanted to call it there.
Oh God, shit!
Yeah, I could do with you.
I know Sam's got work in the morning. I know, people.
I'm on a 5:30 at Rainsville on my target
today, then.
Joy. Yeah, it's good game.